weeks have been kind of rough, or years for many of us, dealing with or having people that have dealt with this kind of issue. I know for me, I've learned a lot about myself. I know for a fact, I didn't know how to heal. And it's been hard. But if we look around, there are different shades and colors and different identities with us. And I didn't know I was gonna cry. So,
got your back.
Thank you. But I just want y'all to know that I will support you. We will support you, no matter what. We don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say, because we will have your back, whether it's 2 in the morning or 2 p.m. We're gonna be riding out for one another, because this affects all of us. Every single day, this affects how you interact with people, how you talk in class, whether you trust people. You know, this is bigger than life. And I feel like by starting something like this, typically in a PWI, this is a big ass issue. And for me, being a woman of color, and other people in this crowd that are women of color, we do have a culture of silence. And I think that institutions need to understand this culture of silence, because it's not like we don't want to say something. Constantly having to balance the criminalization of the black man or the silence of the black woman, you know, how am I supposed to choose what the hell I'm supposed to do with my life? You know? And I think by doing little things like this will cause a rift in the normalities. And we can't forget this day. We can't forget the fuck yes when people were just, you know, walking by. We can't remember random faces and the people that I don't even know your name, but the fact that I remember this bond that we have with one another. This has to happen next year, and the year after that, and the next 10 years, and when we're alumni.
So I'm gonna do this chant because it's my favorite and it has power. This is powerful. So it goes, ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Sexual assault, sexual harassment is a big deal on campus. Shaking your head like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. So why are we here? First and foremost, this is called political art. Standing in solidarity with one another, regardless of our cultures, our identities. Sexual assault affects all of us. All of y'all, all of us, and that's why we're here. This is a form of coming together. We're gonna address that we need to heal, because we don't know how, and that's okay. A lot of us don't even know how to comprehend that pain. A lot of us don't even know how to identify what sexual assault is. Nah, bruh, he wouldn't do that, bruh. He's my good friend, she's my good friend. They wouldn't do that, bruh. What are you talking about? They were just drunk. They were just smoking weed. They were high. They were just chilling. They saw the vibes, right? The vibes told them to do that, right? Nah. We're sick of that. In make eye contact with all y'all. Okay? You can't forget this. Whether it shouldn't have to be your sister, your mom, your aunt, your father, your cousin. It shouldn't have to do that. It should be the fact that we're human beings and we're all affected by this issue.
So this event was the Fight for What's Right. It was a rally held by OurStory, Not History, by Yetunde Smalls and Sophia Meadows. I'm working with them, and today was just to bring awareness on campus to real-life things that are happening on this campus and around campuses like it, sort of to stir up the pot, if you will, in terms of just what we think we know about what's going on. We use political art, meaning like we use posters and illustrations to draw like attention and make people look at us to see that a lot of people are being affected by sexual misconduct.
Our Story is Not History is a movement. It is started by Yetunde and I. This is not affiliated with the club, but we are very much interested in creating a committee and a long-lasting movement that comes out of this. What Our Story is Not History means is finally reclaiming the past stories and the past traumas that we have experienced and reclaiming that power. What power means in this situation is learning how to heal with that situation, learning how to educate one another with our past situations, but also being okay with the pain and the emotions that have come from the past and reclaiming it as your own.
As far as getting involved next year, I think that because, like, obviously Sophia and Giselle and I and Amir and Yetunde, it's not going to stop. I think there's not going to be a way where you can't get involved, because we want to keep pushing these events and keep having Our Story is Not History involved and keep it coming back year and year. And that's the major thing I think is going to push a change, is because it's going to be consistency within the work that's being done.